Good afternoon, dear friends. We are probably in the most long-awaited moment of the 7th International Congress in Moscow meeting Vera Evgenievna Golenishcheva-Kutuzova, who has brought us a true relic, the locket of Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. This time we were working closely with her so that the locket could reach Moscow, which was very hard to do. It has probably traveled to many countries of the world to get to the Congress. The Canary Islands, Germany, Turkey, various cities, and despite all the obstacles, you are here with the locket. Thank you very much. A few words, tell us how it was, about your feelings. You are still the first time at the Congress, and maybe there are some changes. Please share.
In fact, when my husband and I discovered this locket, it miraculously turned out to be with us. And this was also a kind of a story. It is not as simple, as always. Then we had an idea that we should definitely publish an article about this. I mean, it is not easy to buy the locket, hide it somewhere and be the owners with no one else knowing anything about it. We decided to write a short article. We wrote it, and our goal was to let people know the most important thing about it. The article was written. 9 years have passed. The article appeared on the website The Living Ethics around the world. There were a lot of views. The article was read, but the interest shown by Mrs. Shcherbnikova was extraordinary. It appeared a year ago on the day of the White Lotus. When I performed with this locket on a video greeting the participants to the whole world in memory of Madame Blavatsky, I felt that the moment had come. I can say for sure now that the day we arrived here, we reached Moscow with great difficulties. Indeed, there was a whole story, as Mrs. Shcherbnikova said. We traveled through Germany. Then the locket was in the Canary Islands for a month. Then in Turkey and finally in Russia it reached its goal. People learned about it, saw it, recognized it. People all over the world, because this is unique. There are no artifacts associated with Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. It is crucial that we have one single relic of the world, which we now have, and that it was presented at this wonderful Congress. I hope that in the future a museum of Helena Petrovna Blavatsky will be established in Russia, and I would like to donate this locket as the foundation of this future exhibition. Let it be the magnet. Let it attract people's hearts. Because what is hair? Hair works like a magnet. This sacred bundle of Madame Blavatsky is there in the locket. And it will work to attract people, just like her first photo. We studied the portraits of her later. There are very few early portraits of her. So we believe that this locket with the relic, the photograph and the bunch of hair will work like a magnet to attract wonderful events in the future. I would like to wish the congresses to continue. Maybe they will move into some other form. Maybe we will deal with more scientific topics together, because there are thoughts, there are ideas. We can work together. Well, that's it. And once again, thank you for showing such interest in this relic. Now everyone will know about it.
Thank you so much for this trust, for the fact that we have been working towards this all year. What you said at the Congress today about the museum, about the relevance of approving this name, and your message is so heartfelt that you would give the locket to the museum as an original relic so that everything could start with it. It is so important and will definitely have a response from the whole country. I have a feeling that you and I are now laying the foundation for a common joint activity that will go on a completely different level. To create a museum, a center of Madame Blavatsky, what name can be attributed to it? We have an open center, but it is mostly online. Still, scientists gather there, we can collect them, collect publications, and so on. There are a lot of ideas for all this, but the most important thing is support from the government. And I think this is the first thing we can start with, cannot we? Thank you very much.